Hello, hello, hello guys. Good evening. If you are in EU like me. So it seems to be working. Just let me know if there is any issue with the sound or anything else. So we get Crazy Joe in 14 minutes. And that Frostfire. So, okay, I'll just cut the sound on the replay I'm watching. So I need to finish a bit where I send my troops. And I need to find good spots. Then I'll talk a bit about how to go about Crazy Joe. Meanwhile, is HQ 85k troops max. So when you ask people to do something, if you say if you try to put a strict rule and to bother people to send the amount of troops and stuff, sometimes it does not work. Just be fair to your teammates. Works very well, because if people are not sending the right amount of troops, they are not fair to people, and nobody likes that. So it's psychology 101, I guess, something like that. So let's see, how is Burry doing? Burry is a bit low. That dude is a bit low and he's kind of weak, so let's help him. He's Fire Crystal 5. Only infantry, that's all I have. I don't have anything else anyway. I mean, I cannot send all troops. Hey Azuki, you again. Thank you for being here. How are you, my friend? How is your day? Sorry. Should I reinforce Burry? Burry is reinforced, so that should be okay. How am I doing? I got far too much. 7e et 5e. Ah, c'est cool, c'est cool. Bravo. Moi je vais voir, je vais le faire sur l'ordinateur. So, c'est pas aussi bien que sur le téléphone, mais si je veux streamer. So good job. Good job, Azuki. So I need to find 2 more people. I'll take my time. We still have 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So something you want to do in Crazy Joe is to want to reinforce one of the neighbor, right? So you can pull your troop out quickly to send to HQ wave 10 and 20. So Noisy, not that much reinforced yet. Skiff Niches is reinforced a lot. Crazy Joe is simple. Reinforce guys, like dudes, boys, men, whatever you want to call it. People reinforce ladies a lot more somehow. Ladies' cities are, well defended often. So if you want to make points, go into the guys' cities. That's my experience. If you played Counter-Strike when you were young, you might be faster on the computer. Now, for me, I'm not super fast on the computer, even if I played mostly PC game for 2 decades now, for 25 years, I think. I still find it slower because you can use 2 fingers at once, right, on the phone or tablet. And I cannot beat 2 fingers with the mouse, so yeah, it is as well, of course. Garute. How is Garute? So I'll stick to this for now. I might just swap a bit later. Doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. So I want to defend people. So that's my farm. So usually there is only me and another guy defending my farm. So that should give me a lot of points, and I'll show you when the battle starts. Then that's random people, and 500, 600k is kind of the limit. After that you make no points. So let's see how it goes. So that's okay. So let's play a bit of that while we are waiting. I'm not really good at these kind of games. I know some people love them, and they are even very good at it. So if you have tips, I never kind of played it. I know some people like Whiteout Survival for this kind of games, which is a bit weird to me because it's so rare that we have them. So, you know, yeah. But it's a popular game. Lancers, you want to remove infantry. I'll show you in the replay if you want later when the event starts. But infantry attacks first and do kills, then lancers attack second, and then marksmen attack second. So you can keep marksmen in your city, and then if you cannot remove all infantry, keep lancers as well. So that way you steal as little kill as possible of other player defending your city, so they make as much point as possible as well. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Does it make sense? Yeah? Let me know. I'll show you in the replay, in the reports when we have one. I should keep a Crazy Joe replay soon available as well. So I cannot do the flower. I can do this one, the blue one, right? I need the star, the rabbit, or the clock. Clock is not too far, but that's a lot still to go through, so I'll do rabbit first. Then I'll do the mail or the clock. I cannot do the clock somehow. I cannot do the star. I can do the star, but then I have a lot of different items. I cannot do the mail quickly, so what can I do next? So clock I can do easy. I think it's better. Yeah, it should be better. It should be in 99% of the case it will be better, maybe a bit less, but it depends. You know, if infantry are not killing everything and they are not killing a lot of troops, then having lancers could make sense because lancers do a lot more damage, so they kill a lot more troops, right? So in a world where everyone is not able to kill all the troops with infantry, which, you know, could happen when level 12 to 21 unlock and you are still Fire Crystal 3 and you are not in the top 1 alliance in the state, so your alliance is a bit weaker. It might happen in such scenario, right? But for us, we have level 11 for many months, and we are destroying, we have level 21, sorry, we have level 21 for many months, we are destroying it, so there is, you don't make point that way, basically. You don't really make point that way. So it's better for us to sell all infantry, and again, in nearly every case it is as well. So I cannot do much, so let's re-roll. I prefer to keep this one last. I find it works a lot better to keep this one last. So mail, boots, bell. And I just go in 1 minute or two. I need to check if my troops are in the right city. Right cities at least. So I need the bell. I can do the bell. Bell is okay. I cannot do the rabbit. I cannot do that. I can do that, but I get these, which is not really good for me. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of close to the end as well, right? So I'll try to push, which is a bit risky sometimes. But if you do that, you do that way, bam. Can I push that way? Rabbit 2, flower 2, clock 1, stars boots. I don't know which one I can do basically. I can do this one, of course. So I cannot do the... I could try to see what's, you know, beneath that. Probably nothing, actually, because that's the star. So the next one is the star, but to unlock the star, I need to be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's far too much. Ideally, I could do a flower. That would be great, but I don't know where it is. Rabbits, I think I'm kind of stuck, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck, or I don't see how to unstuck myself, and I just kind of... I don't want to use the items, I want to keep them for next time. I unlocked stage 21, so give up. I unlocked stage 20, I got all the milestone tiered reward, and so that's all I cared about. So Crazy Joe, 3 minutes, so let's go around. So my farm is okay, only 2 people are defending, so that's gonna make a lot of points. Adagal is a new player, so I don't know if he removes all infantry. I hope he does. Anil Uzun as well, new player. I don't know if he removes all infantry. I hope he does. Turbo Guy, not sure he does. He's not a new guy, but I'm not sure he does. Noisy, well defended. So yeah, so like I'm in cities with over 600k, and you will see it's not gonna be ideal. So I'll try to see. That's 800k, that's 600k. I don't think I can find easily someone, because that's gonna be the same. I have 2,000 troops nearly in my march, so if I remove someone here, they are a bit low in troops, and if I remove Osgur, I'm not gonna make more points. So for now, it's kind of look okay, right? Bury is okay. And what I do is with my farm, I reinforce like weaker player on the outskirts of the alliance, right? So level 4, level people that are... I don't think we have Fire Crystal 3 anymore, but we have a few Fire Crystal 4 and 5, so I'm reinforcing Fire 4 and 5 with my farm. Yeah, we do the same, we have a vote as well. So that's, you know, but some people here are voting, but they are, if you look at how they reinforce me, often, right? It's not to finger point, right? If you guys are watching the stream, maybe it's a good opportunity to learn, but see, like that's decent from Turbo Guy. It's mostly infantry, a bit of lancers, a bit of marksmen, so maybe he does not have enough infantry in his city. That will be fair. That's decent. Sultan is okay, only infantry. That's mostly infantry lancer, that's good. Infantry lancer. So no, I'm well reinforced. People did okay. So everyone reinforcing me should have a decent city with no infantry. Sometimes I have guys reinforcing me like 33, 33, 33. They're online, but they kept a lot of infantry. And when you defend their city, you make no point. So I'm trying to tell people and educate, you know, kindly. Because that's, you know, that's not the end of the world, right? But so let's start quickly. What I found working best is to remove things in the middle, not these, you know, you want to empty these ones as well, but mostly the one from the middle. So you have more options of, you have a bigger amount of tiles available basically, right? So I can do the glass, I can do that. You want to do that as well a bit sometime, of course. Don't want to be stuck with all the cards here, but you want to go slow on the one at the top. Let's do the rabbit, let's do the flower, let's do the blue. No, I cannot do the egg, I cannot do, I cannot do much, I can do egg, okay. Let's do star again. So see, I'm going very quick on this one, which is not ideal. And we will go back to Crazy Joe. Can do the blue. It's starting. It's starting. I want to remove some here. I have a lot on the right side, basically. That's a lot of them, and but I cannot do much. I'll go a bit risky, but at the beginning, right? So that's okay. Then we will look at Crazy Joe soon. That I could. I can do mail, then I can do these ones. So the first wave of Crazy Joe is over. Oh, I miscalculated. That's not too bad, but that's not too good as well. So let's do that. So then we'll look at Crazy Joe, and we can already see, I can already tell which are the good cities and the bad city. I'm totally messing up. So let's go back to Crazy Joe. So if you look at the first replay, so see, that's my own city. So my own city, you make 50% of the defensive point. I got some kills because I got a lot of lancers in my city. So people defending my city, they really don't make a lot of points. Because I make half of the points, defending points, plus I steal some kills because they don't kill all with their infantry, they don't kill all the troops somehow. That's a bit weird to me, but why not? And you see that on level 1, on the other city, I'm in between 1.7k to 3, I made 3,000 on my farm, only 2 people defending, right? So that's 2 people defending, and the rest is 4 or 5 people defending, all of them. But I made, there is a difference between 840 and 1k700. So I make twice more points in Garute City than I make in Anil Uzun. Salut Maryse! C'est la team française ce soir qui est là. Bienvenue. Bienvenue les filles and everyone else. We are 12 watching, so. So if I look at replay from Anil Uzun, he's killing a lot of troops. Even myself with like 3 million troops, I'm not killing as much, and he probably does not have 3 million troops. So if I look at the battle detail, I can see that he got some kills from his infantry, and he got 200k infantry at home. With a lot of, so he might have actually a lot of troops. That's totally possible, right? At that stage of the game, he might do nothing wrong. He might just play very well and remove all his infantry. For me, it's the same, right? I have infantry home, so anyone reinforcing me is, if you look at my city, right? I have 128k plus a bit of FC T9 and T5, right? So, but I'm a bit surprised that myself I got 3 million troops, I have a lot more power than him, and he still got 200k. So he probably kept some of his infantry somehow. Either he was afraid or did not send everything. And you will see it's the same on every wave, right? Wave 3, then I make 16k on my city. I make, where is my farm? I made 3.6k on my farm. And then I make a bit more points in the other one, but you see like some of the city turbo, as a gal, I make a lot less points than my city. I make twice less points. So that's how you make a difference slowly, right? If you have 1 or 2 bad city every wave, slowly over time you will make less and less points. And that's okay, right? That's okay to that's not perfect. That's, people keep some infantry, that you get a bit unlucky with with your troops and people get the kills. But in a few, like as soon as we are in the top 100, so after wave 10 of HQ, you can tell, maybe 12, wave 12 or something, you can tell roughly if you are good in your alliance or not, because you will start to see people popping in the ranking, right, for the from your alliance. So we will know soon enough. So for me, the only thing I need to do right now, I did not do yet, is to find the guy I'm reinforcing that is nearby. So I'm reinforcing Noisy. And Noisy, I'm reinforcing with Patrick, Geronimo, and Zinman. So Patrick, Geronimo, Zinman. So I want to have a Patrick, Geronimo, Zinman. We do 85k because that's what we can do with our rally leaders. So you want to have that saved basically. So when wave 9 is hitting, I'll pull back my troops from noisy city and I'll go to HQ. And if I need to speed up a bit, I do. But at this point of the game, we don't need anymore. You know, they are not. People don't care that much about Crazy Joe anymore. How are you, Maryse? Are you doing Crazy Joe? Did you do your Frostfire today? We have Azuki that finished, I forgot, but that was nice. 7 and 5th. So I guess either she has 2 cities or a farm as well. I think I don't do Frostfire Mine on my farm. It's too much time, you know, in a day. Too much time in a day. So like the challenge with my kind of, let's see how many online people I will defend, right? But that's, to me it seems decent, and except like regularly on Anil cities I don't do much points because he has a lot of infantry. So for me, I might swap my march because he has infantry. He has enough people to defend him, so I'll try to find someone else to reinforce basically. And you want to go to Crazy Joe, you want to go to member, and you see who is online and how many troops they have. So I have a dude that's reinforced enough and that kept some infantry. So I make little points defending him and he's not gonna burn, so it's pointless. So for example, we have FDG1 online with no one reinforcing him. FDG1 is regularly online but he keeps troops inside. He's rarely emptying his city. We have Drunken Sailor as well. So for me, it will be better for the Alliance and myself to remove at wave 10, right? During wave 10, to remove the troops I have in this city. That's too. I'll do it now. It's too much. There are too many people, and it's not helping anyone. And I will reinforce someone that needs help, right? I mean, I make no points, and nobody else is making points on him because he kept some troops. So that's how you adjust. So I'll reinforce Drunken Sailor because I know he's a bit weaker. So you say troop help. You click on them, troop help. And you look at, hopefully it was a save march. It's not a save march, so I'll need to do it again. Let's do Philly, let's do whatever. So it's 41 seconds. So it's very slow. I'll just speed it up just in case a tiny bit. That's a good question. The answer is it depends. Crazy Joe, the buff you activate only work for your own city, right? They only work for your own city, so you might not need them to defend. For me, I don't need them to defend anymore, right? As long as, you know, if I look at my city, I go here, and I make sure I have the right heroes, right? These are my stronger heroes. So as long as you have your stronger heroes and you don't need the buff to defend, then you could consider just using, I will still use, if you have it, but you might not have it yet. If you have this one, increase squad capacity. So you will send more troops per march, so you will be able to empty your city easier and you will make more points in each city you defend. So I will still use that one for Crazy Joe. And the rest could be used in Frostfire Mine if you want, because they are giving like defensive tap, lethality. This one is giving marching speed, right? That could be important for Frostfire Mine, you know, for patrols and stuff like that. So yeah, so you might want to do, if you have it, to do the gorilla, whatever the name is. It's like pet number 2. Is that one? Oh, we cannot find it anymore. Hello, Sosa. Veli. I think it's optional. The travel time is the same, you know, between these 4 sides. What often happens in video games, and I'm not sure if it really matters in Whiteout, but you tend to see better when you look up, right? See, you have less space at the bottom than when you look up. So I prefer to be on the bottom side. and you know, I play other canon game on PC like Path of Exile 2, Diablo 4, like that kind of game, and it's always the same thing, right? When you go toward the north of your screen, like up, you have a bit more visibility in video games usually than you have at the bottom. So, but in terms of walking time, like it's literally the same. It does not change anything. So yeah, so it's more of a, I guess, a personal choice or visual thing. Like the castle is a square, right? It's not a rectangle or anything like that, so it takes the same. So now I need to time as much as I can. Reinforcement from noisy, remove them. And yes. So I can turn them to castle because that's wave 9, right? Hitting. Wave 9 started to hit some players, so as soon as they hit noisy, I recall, and noisy is this one. So you see, he got attacked. I call my troops, and I send to HQ right away. And because I have preset march, nobody else is walking already. So 32 seconds, so that will be okay. And that was wave 9, right? So you have, as soon as wave 9 hits, you have to go to HQ. But nobody is going to HQ yet? Okay. Yeah, it's really like, for us, you know, we always have the same one, so we always go on the right side usually. The other strong alliance is going on the left side here at the bottom, and we give the other sides to our enemies, so we kind of know, you know. What you want to care about is to have rally leaders at the front rows, so their travel time to center is the lowest, right? It's actually here, right? It's actually here. You want them at the front row. So travel time is the lowest, except if someone is taking a turret, then you might want to have them around the turret that is assigned to them, right? So the time to reinforce. But if you are, you know, either at the center here, at the center here, at the center here, or at the center here, the travel time is the same, the marching time. Except, you know, marching speed could be improved with some of the, you know, like island building, improving a bit marching speed, stuff like that. So the time itself could vary based on people's stats, but the time from the game is the same. Azuki is the easiest prep phase in history. I did not look into myself, but it's a dead state. I believe what I've heard, it's a state with internal issues and it's a dead state. So they have one alliance. I have no clue, I did not check, but that's how it looks today. So they make a third of the points, and we have people stop. We stop pushing, like I asked people in our alliance to stop pushing with their farm on day 1. So that was yesterday, and that's today. So the only issue, they have a globe skin. So they have a max player that could be stronger than us. I did not check that as well. Our whales kind of checked it, and we have a good chance, it seems. But yeah, we are literally demolishing them, and that's us. Like we go, that's usual for us, but we go gentle now. Many people stop spending or, you know, using their items. For me, I was not planning to push because I push every 3 SVS, so I have a chance to rank 1 or 2. So I was not planning to push on my main. So on my main, I just unlock FC8. I just pushed that building to FC8. I had 3 upgrades to do, so that was a tiny, you know, 1 upgrade is giving you enough points for a day. And I started T11. So I jammed I speed up 2 research here for rally capacity to max all of it. And I started T11 with the president, the state buff and the title. So, you know, it's like without buff is 50 days. With the title is 47 days, and with the state buff 10% is as 43 days. So I saved 3 days, 44 days. So I wanted to kind of save days, but I'm not gonna speed up T11. I'll keep it for, you know, it's gonna be a month and a half, so it's gonna be ready into SVS. And if we really need it for next SVS, I might speed up the last 15 days, you know, if we need it. So let me just do squad, and I want to have a copy of my march to send back to Noisy as soon as possible. So we will look at the report from HQ, see if we can learn anything interesting. Report from HQ, in my experience, is a bit weird sometimes. So let's see how it is today. Yeah, we really... That's the first time I see a SVS prep like that, to be honest. We are very good at SVS prep. We have a very good state. I don't think we lost a SVS prep for many months now. So HQ hit, so I'll just make sure that my troops are coming back. So I'm a bit far, so I'll just... Sometimes when you are a bit far, you know, you just need to use 400 gems. You see some of the marches are going back very fast. For me, you pop out of HQ, you pop 100 gems, 400 gems. That's removing 10-15 seconds. That's often just what you need. So I'll go back to noisy, so because otherwise it's not reinforced enough. So let's go. And maybe now we start to see. And how is it going for you guys, the prep phase? Because for us, it's like already a breeze. And we're planning on the fighting. So I'm still ranked 200. So some other alliance are having it nearly at the same time because the points are coming up. So I cannot see yet, but in 2 or 3 waves, I'll be able to tell if I'm one of the best of our alliance or if I'm lagging a bit behind. I should be usually top 3 in our alliance. And Crazy Joe, because I care to reinforce maybe a bit. You know, I pay a bit more attention to compared to the average player who I reinforce. Let's look at wave time. Okay, how much point do you make in total so far? Are you at 1 billion or 1.5 or? So see, that's very normal point. That means that everyone sent infantry. So that's Fire Crystal 8 T11. We are Fire Crystal 8. These guys are probably Fire Crystal 7. That's probably Fire Crystal 6. These are definitely Fire Crystal 5. So you can see everyone sending infantry. We got very fair amount of kills and points based on our personal power. Nap 20, but that's pointless. Like, what do you want to do with Nap 20? It's totally useless. Yeah, so it's decent points, right? For us, we are well, where are we? And we are not really pushing. We are 1 billion, which we will be a bit. So that's decent. If you are already at above 1 billion, it's a decent active state, basically. If you make above 3.2, 3.5 billion total points, you are in a very good state for prep phase. Great states, they might pull off 4 or 5 billion, but you need a lot of whales, you need a lot of spenders, you need a lot of activity. Like, it's really hard to go. But 3.2, 3.5, you will win most prep phase. You will be safe. That means you're on an active state, so you don't want to wield during Crazy Joe. You want to keep your troops. I wish they speed up Crazy Joe at some point, if I'm really honest. So you always want to buy these things. Always buy transfer. Make sure you can always move. You never know. You really never know in this game. They might do merger as well in coming months, and if they merge your state with Tyrant and they blow your stealth up, your state up, you want to be able to, find a new place or move with your teammates. No, Farcad, he did not, he never. Some people are not, it's hard to, I don't know if it's a language barrier or people are not playing too casually to read their chats. But it's always hard to have everyone in your alliance following the rules or the guidelines. So I'm still making a lot more points on my farm. Azagal, decent. Turbo Guy, decent. Noisy, very good, because he's not well defended. Gurute, so see, I make a lot more points now. I don't have a bad city. I don't have any bad city. By bad city, I mean either too crowded, so like 1 million or 800k. And people with infantry in their city that have, that could have emptied their cities. And is he okay? He's not gonna burn. He has 650k, 650k. He's not gonna burn anyway. So there is no point to reinforce. reinforce too much and make no point for yourself if you care to rank, right? You just have to find the balance between, you know, making points for yourself and I'll make sure your teammates are not burning. That's important though. So I'm soon 110, so after this wave we should see if I'm doing decent versus Alliance members or if I'm not. And you see right now there is nobody from Alliance yet ranking, right? It's only people from other Alliance because they do it like, maybe they do it at 5 p.m. UTC and we do 5:20, something like that. Or they do it at 5:15 and, you know, they are 5 minutes ahead. Because some of them clearly are not, or maybe they are. Yeah, some of them are close to their maximum point. Maybe they'll make a bit more, but they probably are close to that. So wave 13, wave 14 is coming. So we have been having, you know, one of our top 2 players, our top 2 not really, but depending on how you look at it. But Rick is our current rally leader for, even if he's a bit below the knees, he's a bit stronger overall. And he's maxing his charms, and we have Farcat that's close to matching his charm as well. So we have, you know, good progression for battle, which is always a challenge for us because we don't have a player that's really, really, really strong. We have many strong people, but, you know, not like super strong. I mean, it's hard to say, right? They are super strong, but they are not they are not so strong that, you know, they can beat other rally leaders. So if you look at things, there wouldn't be anyone, you know, so ahead of me because I reinforce good cities. You will find me 88, so I'm the first. Teddy is usually doing very good, and Teddy is always doing very good in Crazy Joe, so he knows who to reinforce. Chaos is doing decent, so you will start to see us climbing. But so far, I'm a tiny bit ahead, so let's see how it goes. But it looks like it will be like state top 5 and, you know, top 1 or 2 of the Alliance, maybe top 10, you know. But because Crazy Joe is kind of if you can be in the top 10, it's not easy, but if you look at rewards, right? Like if you look at top 1, which you kind of need help often to be top 1, you kind of need to arrange it to make it happen. We don't really bother with that, but we could. It's not too hard to do. But if you look between, you know, top 5 and top 1, it's already 60 less polishing solution, which is 25%, even a bit more than 25%. You know, it's same with it's 6k of less steel, so it's kind of a lot of reward. But top 10 is decent, but you see even like between top 5 and top 9, it starts to be quite a bit less rewards. So I find it quite important for chief gear basically to rank. So that's why I bother, and the only thing I do is I'm using pets, but that's the only one that matters, and I'm using a 10% buff. So I spend 2k gems per Crazy Joe. You know, I can show you here, right? I don't do 20%. That's far too much gem for the reward. So, but 2k gem most people don't, and I think that's a good edge you can have. So happy to see myself climb, getting closer to decent rewards. Let's do a bit of that while we wait. So we let Crazy Joe happen. Do you like this game, the Marvelous, whatever it's called, Marvelous, I forgot the name. For myself, like I find, like after floor 15 to 17, you know, if I don't have items, I cannot pass them basically, and then you have to spend money to progress. So I don't really care too much, let's say. Let's do that. No charm. I'm stuck at 17. Yeah, that's where I don't know. I found this time they are a bit easier. I don't know if it's because they changed something or not. I find them a bit easier. I've done like on my farm and this account. I bought 2 packs of €5 because I wanted to kind of see what happens after. Or they are because one day I want to make a guide for it, but I'm not really good at it and I've never went very far. So I'm kind of it's hard to make a guide at something you're not really good at it. So I bought 2 of the €5 packs, so I could at least unlock level 20. But I don't want to, next time I want to go to level 20 without having to buy any packs. I don't think these are very good. I find the level, 17, 18, 19, 20 fun to play, but it just takes too much time. It's kind of the issue, right? It's I find it takes an hour of my day or 2 hours of my days to do these 10 attempts, So at some point I don't do them anymore because I always find myself stuck. So egg I have 2. Frozen stuff I have 1. Mail I have 2. So I kind of need to reveal cards, right? So okay, I have that. So now ideally, I want to keep this one, right? Because this one is on the side, is not hiding anything. So if I want to remove flowers, I want to remove these 3. So as long as I can, ideally, I want to keep this one. But it's a big but. I cannot do the egg, it's too far. I need 4. I don't know what's beneath this one, so let's see. It's a star. And that does not help me, so I'll call it back. So I might need to do that. I cannot do the mail. I will do the egg. I'll do... Here is a star, right? To get this one I need 4 and I have 3 spaces and I don't want to burn any of these. I don't have any boots visible and it's a star here. I don't have any blue, so that's at that point I think I'm stuck unless I spend an item, right? And I don't want to. Because you don't have rewards for... Yeah, I agree with you, Maris, as well, yeah. For me, it's kind of where I'm getting stuck is 16. Sometimes it depends a bit. Sometimes you get lucky, right? But often, if I look at my farm, I think I'm stuck on level... I think I'm on level 15 right now. I did not do all of my attempts. So you see, like, even if I started to reinforce everyone that was online, only 4 people are online. And that's a lot of points. So reinforcing online people, is very important. My farm is not online, so I reinforce only 5 online people. But at this point, it's very important to reinforce online people. That's nearly 100k points, Hey, Andrew! Let's go, man. Try to kick my ass, but I think I'm kicking your ass. Yeah, I think I'm kind of secured my first spot of the alliance. Nobody is kind of Teddy is not following. This is wave 19 coming in, so I'll pull back my troops from Noisy and send it to HQ, and then that's a secured first alliance spot and descend for the state as well. So I'll get good rewards, and then we'll get ready for Frostfire Mine. I hate doing Frostfire Mine on the computer, but I wanted to spend some time with you guys. I did not have time to make a guide today. So yes. So let's go. Noisy is, yeah, Crazy Joe attack team. You don't want to miss, It's 1200 points. It's a lot, right? Someone might have been burning. Let's see. I'll look at that after, but it looked like someone was burning. which is really surprising. You can send a bit of Lancers on HQ20. Let's see if I don't. Let's see how it looks, but you could. So if I look here, I see that Turbo Guy is making a lot less points. So that means that Turbo Guy recalled all his infantry too soon and that he took all the kills. He's not burning. But he did all the kills, which he was not doing earlier, so probably at some point he recalled his troops. See, here as well he was behind. He was taking all the kills. So yes, that's what people do sometimes. You know, you have a good city and for whatever reason, because they need to log off, they need to go, they make a mistake, I don't know. So let's put the boss, rally leader, where is he? Easy, he is now. Oh shit. I send I send the wrong amount of troops, you know. So I send the wrong could I get in? Oh, it's 15. So I lost the last. Oh shit. Oh, that's stupid of me. So I wasted 2 teleports and because I sent 100, I sent the wrong, what I was picking, I did not pay attention, so I sent, so maybe I'm not gonna be first anymore. But I sent this, you know, these shortcuts with far too many troops and I want to be fair, I don't want to be a dick, so I recalled it, but now HQ is full. Someone got in. Yeah. It's gonna cost me teleport and gems for nothing. But that's okay. That's my mistakes. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. So let's get ready for Frostfire Mine instead. I try to teleport to fix my mistake, but you know. So one little trick, when your alliance leader is not too far, sometimes you can try to teleport with that teleport, but it does not work all the time. So alliance leader, yeah, somehow it's bringing me. That's so weird. Okay, whatever. So let's go here. Let's make sure there is no, there is no spot for me. So I'll just start one rally quickly. So here I want this dude. So that's how you do Polar very quick. You put Wallis Bokan, you put Gina. So movement speed, reduce stamina, 1 hero. And you do 1 infantry. So they go back to your infirmary and that's it. Oh, that's okay, Farkad. Don't worry, man. I don't care. Like, that's my mistakes, you know. It's cool. It's really cool. I'm 7. Teddy will kick my butt because he's probably inside. Chaos not, so I'll be top 10 or something. That's doesn't really. Yeah, I have 66 teleport. Yes, Betty, of course. I always do. Like, I treat teleport with like, they are sacred. I just wasted 2, it broke my heart, you know. Like, I don't know, like, for me these things are super important. Like, I don't want to spend gems on teleport. I really don't. I'm religious with doing, you know, the shopla thingy. Like that thing, you know, with see, I got 1 on my farm, but I don't care on my farm. I have too much. But I do that every day. I use 50 gems, and if I'm running below 50 teleports, I use 2 times 100 gems. So I'm doing that religiously. I pay attention. Or I fight. I don't, you know, if I don't need to use a teleport, I don't. When I made my point in Foundry, and I could burn 10 more people, and I just defend buildings. Just, you know, keep my teleport for next time, basically. That's called the fear of lacking or something like that. I'm not sure it's a good thing, but... so let me prepare my farm just in case I don't play it for a while after the stream. Just claiming all the stuff, removing all the red dots, claiming all the stuff, buying the Alliance shop stuff I need to buy, some pets. Here, Tree of Life, so let's go. So the farm is ready to slack. The farm is going Fire Crystal 7, sorry. So in 5 days we got it. See, I'm level 14, but I did not play today. For example, I did not use any item today. So let's start one quickly. Let's see if we can do something really quick. I kind of try to train my eyes to see, you know, the colors. But sometimes it's not always working well. Rabbit. Bear is far. Okay, males. I'll remove that side. So a bear. So you want to, yeah, to go quick, you want to kind of train your eyes to remember the colors and the things, so you don't have to think too much. That's probably why I'm getting stuck as well, you know, why I'm making mistakes, but... And here it's when you start to need to think. So you have 2 bears, 2 flowers, 2 clocks, that's okay, so that's... So here I'm kind of stuck. I cannot do anything easy, so no trees. So let's start over. So 3 bears. It's not very good. It's not really good, but I can do the keys. I can do the mail. I can do the boots. So see, in 2 minutes you can, if you really rush, you can kind of get far, but I'm not sure if it's the best strategy. Yeah, that's lucky so far. That's lucky so far. I think I got 15 in less than 2 minutes, right? So you want to remove things in the middle again. Clock. Rabbit. Let's do this one to get unstuck a bit. I can do a boot here. Let's do the eggs. I don't have a rabbit. No, this one. That's tricky sometimes. You think it's close and it's not. But I should know better by now. Keys I cannot do. Flakes I cannot do. Rabbit I cannot do. I feel already stuck. I can do keys. That I can do, okay. Bells I cannot do. And it's time for Frostfire Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's take me 5 to do these ones. Take me 4 to do the rabbit. So let's... it's even... He was not available. I can't do bells. So I kind of need to do that because I kind of messed up. So I'm probably never finishing this level, for example. I use far too many items too soon, so... That I need 3 and 1, but that will give me a lot of things I don't need. Can I do flowers? Yes. And then we will go, I need a star, that would be good. Or a bell, but I don't. So that's good, and we will go to do Frostfire on our main. You know, it's like one more, I remove one more, I remove one more, and then you find yourself playing for 10 more minutes. I can do flower, but then I kind of filling my board, but that's gonna be okay for now. I can do that, that's gonna be okay as well. I can do bell, but I want to keep it if I can. I can do clock. I should have done this one, that was a lot better. Let's do so I made a few mistakes. I should have removed that bell instead of taking the one here, but that's gonna be it for now. We need to go. Yeah, I just unlocked the daily rewards now, and you know, level 15 is okay. And let's look at Frostfire Mine. I'll try to get a title before we start. So I use the active strategy, that's the one that gives me a chance to rank, but I'll be on the computer, so let's see how it works. So I won't get it and I won't get both, so that's okay. No titles, let's just go then. Just pour myself a Coke and then we're good to go. So where am I? Okay, I'm on this side. So 30 sec. So I want to zoom out a lot. The good thing is I'm close to level 2 mines and there are not too many people. And I care about, first I want to get the level 2 mobs as much as I can. So I will want to do this one, but that's tough. Let's go. Yeah, that one will be taken soon. I'm lagging, that's a good start. And you want to do that as soon as possible because I'm wasting points if I don't. So now we'll go toward the monster in the middle. So most people would not have ported towards the middle yet. I'll take move speed as well. And then let's pop a mine because I don't have much monsters yet. Yeah, okay. So I want to collect. I have a lot of troops coming back, but the issue is I don't have the level 3 skill, and that's a big deal. That's really a big deal. How far is 12 seconds is very close. Middle, because it, and I have lag, so I might move, to be honest. I should have moved sooner. Because I cannot not be level 3. And that's a terrible start. But I'm at the point where monsters are respawning, so okay. So not being level 3 now means I don't get the 5k points every minute here. So that's a lot of points I'm missing. But we are minute 24. Ish, so that's when the monsters start to respawn. So soon I'll get new mobs basically, so I can try to pop a mine or two to get the corners available, but someone is stealing my stuff. And I need to be ready for when the new mobs are spawning in like any time now. But that's a terrible start, and that's why you don't want to go towards the level 2 area. It's too crowded, there are not enough monsters. I should be nearly level 4.5 already. So that was one good reason to port, basically, which I did not do, but that's okay. Mistakes were made. So now monsters should reappear. So that's when, you know, you could use, when they reappear, they will show you one that are close by, so that's when you could eventually consider using that, otherwise it's bad. Oh, I'm missing so little. I really need to get the, oh yeah, okay. So now every minute on the clock, I need to be very serious about it. So 14 seconds, it will be 23 and 3 seconds. So 22 and 2 seconds, I need to get someone in a mine. And I need to try to get skill level 5 as well. So that's super. I'm very low on everything, like see I'm 35, that's pretty bad. But let's see if we can catch up. So if I can collect something, I want to do it from level 2 mines. So see, I want to time that perfectly again, so that will be a few seconds late, but that's good enough. And can I get, yeah, I can get some more before we got the, but the issue is like I'm 40 seconds from these monsters, and many other players are a lot closer, so, you know, even if that the game telling me they're available, it's a lot easier for other players to take them, which it seems what to happen. So in that case, you could, there won't be any new monsters soon, basically. The next monsters, I want that. The next monsters will be during the volcanoes. So I just want to time that, so I get 5k to collect it and try to climb, and I'll need to catch up with the volcano, so I'll try to show you how I do, which, you know, I shared in my other guides. But that's gonna be a bit tough. So I'm behind on this one, that's okay. I'm a few seconds behind. So I could do that to help. Should get 5k. Did I ping the wrong talent? No, when occupying, so I missed the timer somehow, so I need to send again. Oh no, I think it was just lagging. I think I got the 5k. So it start to reappear just now, but just now it's just before the vein. So you want to call all your armies back, so they are in time for, and maybe I just try to get that level 2. So volcano is 4k. So I'm kind of staying in the middle on purpose, which is a bad idea. I would have teleported in most of the maps, but I kind of want to display as well how a bad idea it is. Let me make a point by making a less good run. So for volcano, it's not terrible right now. It could be worse. I got one volcano here as well for the first. That's coming back, so I'll try to get it after. But volcanoes are terrible in the middle of town in my experience. So what I will do, I'll send first a march to a mine, because that's giving me 5k every minute, and a volcano is giving me 4k, right? So volcano is better. And this dude is level 6, so I'll kick his ass basically. I'm level 8, so that should not be an issue. Leave my volcano alone. And this time I cannot get volcanoes? What's the story? These are so far. Okay, I'll try to get this one, but I don't know. That guy is level 6 and could be strong, and I'm sending my wrong heroes, so I should have called that back. Yeah, so that's not really good so far, to be honest, but I have my march ready. I will basically send to 4-5 volcano as soon as I can, and then I'll port. Okay, so I got all the volcanoes I need here. So let's go, then I'll try to find a new spot. So corner, so I want empty volcanoes. It's so much easier on the phone again, but it's too late, so let's go here. I don't even get extra volcanoes. Wow. So bad. So bad. So I want to get the 5k. I need to pay attention if the 5k is coming back. I want to kill the monster as well. So it's when it starts to be a bit easier on the mobs. I found 3 extra volcanoes. So often I find 6. So that's, you know. And I found a spot where people are attacking monsters. That's sometimes when people just start to gather and to be AFK, you know, so sometimes it's a bit easier on the patrol at that stage of the game. And the one I find are level 1, so yeah. I should be like 20k more points at least. So we'll try to get as much. This one is lost. And of course I lost what? I lost Gina on top of that, so that's not really helping. So I'll get him. I need to check if I get the 5k from collecting the mine. Which I did not check. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did not pay attention, so I need to be a bit more careful and to. Okay. So I finally got the last kill. So I'm wondering if I'm not trying to get to middle, but getting to middle is. No, I'll be safe. I'll be safe. So we should have new monsters not so soon, but that will be soon. It's around 24, 23. So you can see that everything is very cyclical in this game, even such events. So I just need to get the timer correct on the 5k. Which I don't, which I got. So it was 14:45. So here there is not too much point to sweat it. There are a few monsters, but 26 kilometers, so they are coming back right now. They are coming back, but 32 seconds is a bit, it's a bit much. See, 35, like, I should get some new monsters very soon. So I send 2 marches just in case. Of course, you know, I could gather basically, right? I could send these 2 marches, I could gather. But that's really, like, level 1 gathering really brings nothing. I want to get the timer right for 45 here, so how much is it? 9 seconds, so that should be okay. I'll get the 5k. And now you see these are coming back, so I'll try to... I'll be late, so let's get the other ones. See, I even got stolen the one close to me because I gathered a bit too late. That was a mistake as well. Like when around minute 24, you want all your marches to be home basically. So you get... I'll try to pop this one. Maybe I can, you know, collect some more. We shall come in the extremities, like in the corners. There are not so many monsters yet. I don't know if you use the search option, but for me I find it terrible and I have to use it because the computer, I find the... I'm even, you know, spending gems to try to try to make a bit of point, if that's not like a sad thing to see. This one is 18, so I'll be too far by far. So see, they are like appearing in waves, so you will find some and you kind of keep looking around. And now that means that we have 2 minutes, we know where not much is going on, so I can try to kick some people out of level 2 nodes to get a tiny bit more, and maybe they move away from me. You know, if you bother people a bit, sometimes they, you know, sometimes they move. This one is 27, so maybe if I get lucky, yeah, 38 is far too much, and I don't have Gina. Yeah, he's level 4, so let me get some loot. So now we should maybe, oh okay, maybe maybe right now actually. Maybe there's a small chance of monsters coming back around the time, so I can pull these 2 back to have some marches available. Yeah, that's a really terrible run, so I need to try to do a lot better on the volcanoes, basically. I'm still close to level 2 mines. I teleported a bit too close. That's really not ideal. So my next march is 8. So I'll try to squeeze 1 or 2 marches. For these, see, like they are taking 15 seconds to come back, so they are okay. I'll get this one. I'll get this one as well. That's close enough, but then anything else will be too far. So I'll gather, and I'll call back my gathering march as well. So hopefully I get the 5k just before. Yeah, I got the 5k, I got a lot of points. And now hopefully I can get good outbursts. So I got 4 already. And I'm not sure where is the number 6 yet, but I'll try to see if I can get it. Can I get it? Yes, that will be okay. And with that much, I'll get another 5k on gathering that, hopefully. So let's see, I was 20, I'll try to be back to top 10. Let's try to get back to top 10. And I forgot the timer for the 5K, so I kind of need to look at it. If you gather, you want to use it before your march are going out, basically. So I'll get the 5K here, then I'll send it here. I used it now because the buff, I usually keep it for the last wave, but I wanted to try to see, to get these coming back quickly, because they were a bit far. So I can send them and then look for new spots, basically. So these will come back a bit sooner, so I should be able to manage well the last wave. And that will be really changing for me or not. And we'll make it or break it, basically. Allez, go, 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 go. And then new spot. I need luck. Here seems decent, but there are not so many. It's a bit too close to middle. My troops are coming back, so I need to find a new spot soon. Let's go here. It's not amazing, but that's all I could find in time. You know, you have to do with what you have, what you have. See, that's good. I'll kick their butts, hopefully. And I'll see if I can pop some mines. Get the 5K maybe. So I'm back to top 9. So now is the question of getting good with patrols. Patrols are a bit easier again at that stage because people are kind of, you know, many people are chilling and farming and they are AFK and they are not really playing anymore. So if you're a bit lucky with the spots, with your neighbors, you might have an easy time. So I'll try to pop some mines around as well for extra points. Seven, okay. See, you should never give up, right? It's kind of always a way to kind of climb back a bit. The last as well, the last kind of sprint is a bit easier with monsters because they pop a bit sooner than the volcano. The second wave of volcano, the monsters are popping a bit closer to it. So you have more monsters on the map usually after the second wave of volcano, and then, which means they respawn a bit, you know, sooner as well. So between people that are not really playing anymore, that's a decent moment to kind of make a lot of points. Okay, C5. Like, it's gonna be tough to be top, you know, more than top 5, basically. Top 3 is maybe reachable with a bit of luck, but it's gonna be tough, to be honest. So when my base march is coming back, I want to send it to middle, and maybe with a bit of luck I got middle for a sec. I'm not sure where is my base march, maybe it's healing, but I never see it again. It's never coming back to my base. Where did I send it? Oh, no, it's back, so it's taking me a lot of time to try to do that, and I'm not sure it's worth it, to be honest, but I'm not sure it's worth it. I think I wasted far too much time trying to do that. But if I get it even for a second, you know, it was decent. Well, the last few points are important. So you want to optimize your 5k every minute. You want to optimize the amount of patrol. I got a free teleport in 2 minutes. There are 3 minutes left, so I can try to clear that spot as much as possible and then try my luck somewhere else, right? That's as well an option, and that's often what you need to do. So let's get the mine again. So the mine did not give me points, so I need to kind of keep, you know, going back and forth until I get the timer right. I'll try to pop some extra mines as well. But something I did not do so well is to, you know, attacking new mines to get the extra stuff in the corner. So I'll have a chance to get 2 times the 5k if I manage it well. And oh, see, I'm 3, but these are too much red, right? I'm very surprised. Like, I had a very terrible start, and I made mistakes on top of that. Do I get middle? No, I don't. No surprise. Like, it's really tough, you know. I'm not like let's look at it. Top boss. Yeah, top boss is maxed, right? So top boss is having double my percentages. So I can do whatever I want. Top boss is, you know, is my boss. So I'll try to get all of these, and then I'll try to port somewhere where I can get some more. Let me find a quiet spot. Here is decently quiet, so I'll wait for these 4 to hit. And that's really the last point, right? So it's, you know, it could be between him and me, right? So it's really important sometimes. So it's a free teleport as well. And you see, other people did that as well, so I'm not the only one. Let's see. See, and because of that teleport, I make an extra 10k or something, and, you know, if they did not get castle, I'll get 3, and if some people get castle, you know, I'll be 4 or something. So let's see how it looks in a sec. So I'm 5, which means if I look at it, it means that likely these people got castle a bit, or they made a lot of points last minute. Yeah, occupation, see, 2 or 3 seconds, so that's really a lot of points. So that's what happened, and I don't try to teleport close to middle and to speed up a march to get middle for sure, to secure middle. See, that's really not much. That's, if you compare to let's go outside of the event. See, like, compared to first or 2, That's why I really try hard to be first or two, because I got more than less than the first. I will never be first in such a map. Let's be realistic. So lately I've been, I find it a lot harder to be third than in the past. People know how to play the event, so I cannot beat for sure. That's too many points. That's a whale kind of level of points, and you need to be a whale and to play well to be at that level of points. That could have been doable on a good start. That was reachable. That for sure. Below 400k points is low. I nearly never make that, so that's So I had a good shot at being 2 or 3, but that's did not play well, to be really honest, and played on the computer, so probably cost me a lot. What cost me a lot was really the not having the level 3 skill early. You lose 5,000 points every minute. So yeah, that's more or less it. It's a very average, kind of bad Frostfire for me, but that's still good rewards for half an hour. So I want to send my farmer so they come back before reset and they give me point before reset, and because it's beast day at reset as well, we want to have farmers available, and I'm gonna be sleeping at reset, so let's send them now so they come back. So how we did for Crazy Joe? Crazy Joe we did, that's beast. See, like, people are pushing. Like, you should, what the fuck? You should use stamina cans tomorrow. There is no point in using it today. So what happened for Crazy Joe? I finished 7, and then I'm sure then... Oh, Teddy actually did not make it to middle as well. So if I made it to middle, yeah, I could have been 4 or 5. So it doesn't really matter for Crazy Joe. When for Frostfire, rewards are very different. But like, between 4, 5, and 7, it's really... I lost 20 of these, I lost... It's still a lot, but 2k of these, at the end of the day, it's not really important. So that's decent. Happy with that. Yeah, people got destroyed by whales as well. Right now, that in Frostfire Mine, like, if you want to get to the middle, you need to get before someone like that is going to middle. So you have to teleport close by, you have to speed up. That costs you probably, 10,000 gems worth of teleports and speed ups. Hey Romain, that's nice. Good job. How many points? You made above 400k? How was it for you? I'll just open the window very quick. It's a bit hot. And I'm back. I should have put the light on as well. So for me, got 7 in Crazy Joe and 7 in... How are we doing for Alliance Championship? Okay, so people registered with buffs. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm actually considering more and more teleporting to middle and getting middle. Because I'm a bit disappointed by the last. I used to be 1 and 2 very, very often. Like, if you look at, and that's a lot, that's half of the rewards. Hey, hello, welcome. Welcome. So that's really, for me, you see, even like, yeah, and that's, if you get middle, 500k, you have to kind of be a whale and to be able to gather level 3 tiles. I'm considering trying to gather level 3 tiles once, but it's a like it could go very bad, right? I could waste a week. I could waste an event on my main city, and I don't really like the idea of it. Yeah. Yeah. Or I need to keep, you know, you get some 50% march speedups on Alliance Showdown. I need to keep this for, Frostfire. Like I'm a third towards VIP 12, and I can actually spend nearly 250. I'm around 1 million points, you know, if I spend the gems I can right now towards VIP 12, and I really want to rush VIP 12 before I burn gems on event. Then after that, I'll be a bit more keen to spend gems on events. But I'll keep that for later because it's kind of giving me an idea of my power at the time. Yeah, and the dude, he had 20% buffs as well, right? If you look at battle detail, I'm not sure actually. That seems a lot more troops. Because the report is not showing buffs. So yeah, but I clearly got my butt kicked. And that's a solo march, you know. It probably is not buffed, so yeah. Yep. So that's it for today, guys. Yeah, I think VIPs, I'm considered like, I used to be, maybe I'm more of a dolphin right now. I used to be a low spender. I think with YouTube, I'm spending a bit more. To test the game a bit, to progress a bit further as well. Like I've been like playing free to play for over a year. I understand the free to play challenges and stuff very well. My farm is 100% free to play. Is, you know, Fire Crystal 7 soon. When you look around, like even if I'm from an older state, so my city is a bit older than everybody else, but you know, Fire Crystal is decent, and I'm not rushing to Fire Crystal 7. I could have been 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago on the farm. I've been leveling up other buildings like Command Center, Crystal Lab and stuff, which I don't really need to kind of slow myself down because I don't need to rush it. You know, it's in the top 100, so if my farm is getting stronger, it's giving us a worse matchmaking on SVS, so there is no point to rush it. I just want to make points in SVS with it, basically. So I understand the free-to-play world well. The little spender to dolphin, I start to do a bit more, and the whale world, not that much yet, you know. I don't think I will ever, but you know, who knows? You know, if the channel really grows, anything I earn through the channel will be put in the game, basically. Which I don't earn anything right now, but if I did somehow with ads and stuff, you know, that will all go back to the city to be able to experiment as well with, you know, different packs and kind of more power as well, because there are a lot of things I cannot do. Like I cannot do Frostfire in the middle. I have to stay in the level 1 area. And you've seen, right? I've been close to level 2 area, and it was cluttered. It was too busy. Not enough patrol. Too many people. I had a lot of downtime in the level 1 area. If you pick a quiet spot, at least a quieter spot, it will be easier to make points. For sure. And I've tested that over and over. And every time I go closer to the middle, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna gather on level 2 mines, and maybe it's gonna be a bit better, I make less points, and I rank lower every single time. No question asked, no doubt. So really, you know, you don't want to be too close to the border as well. So you have you know, room on every side of your city, north, east, south, and west. You want to have room everywhere. But that's really help. So I'll do some of the stuff to hang a bit around with you guys if you want to chat or if you have questions. So that's my strategy again for Labyrinth. 60, 10, 30 on the main march, the strongest one, and 45, 10, 45 on the weakest ones. And that's my farm, so that's my free-to-play account. And that works decently. So the goal of these two marches, the weaker one is just to damage a bit, you know, the other one. So my main march can do the job, but my main march is not gonna do the job. It's not strong enough. It's gonna be crushed. So the opponent is too strong, so it's not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make any progress today. Let's watch another replay, but it's yeah, it's taking too much damage when it faces even their weakest lane. You know, if it was closer to here, then he will have a better chance. So it's kind of close at the best, you know, that was a good matchup. But let's... Okay, one level. And that was the last level, so I might make a few more here. The last level is harder usually, so I might make even a few more. How do you call it? The result are, you know, so different. Like this one I could win. Maybe not, because that's, you know, that went in the wrong order. Okay, that's decent. But 60, 10, 30, 45, 10, 45 on the other two, that's by far what worked the best for me. It always depends a bit on your gear, on your stats, on your, you know, progression, but I really do think that the best ratio you can have for this event. If you want to try, and let me know if you didn't do your labyrinth today. But I really think that's really the ultimate ratio. Actually, that I know of, right? Maybe someone found a better technique, but I actually took quite a few levels. I'm surprised, because I did not improve my farm in terms of chief gear, in terms of hero gear, in terms of hero charm, in terms of research. I did not spend any speed ups basically on SVS. I'm totally skipping SVS. Pets, I've been skipping SVS for 3 months because we always win prep phase, so I keep pets for later. I've been skipping charms a bit, so I'm like, my farm is not really improving a lot, and somehow it keeps progressing on labyrinth, which is a good surprise. I might even win this one now, close enough. So that's it for today, but that was quite a few level. You know, I'm at top 60 with you know, a weak farm basically, but that's still decent. Let's do some arena. I bought all my stuff. Could I pop some stuff? No, I used all my chests already. There is nothing I can really benefit from. Maybe one level on else on marksman, which is not really important or interesting. I'm pretty sure you know, but you can skip your arena matches. You just have to click on pause, and you know, because it's with another player, then the game runs the fight. If it was against the computer, you cannot. Like in exploration, you cannot. But in arena, it's against another player, so the game has to run the fight. So I'm trying not to attack my teammates and people from my state. I'm picking weak target to make sure I win, because my hero gear and hero shard is not that good on my farm. So I'm trying to bully people basically. It's always funny the first few days, you know, you play your matches and you rank. You're like, oh, I'm 5. With 14 million. It's not gonna last for very long. It's really not gonna last. I'll send my farmers, I don't care. I'll send to tile 7 as well, so they come back before reset, and in case some people want to push for Beast Day, but I don't think we'll push hard on Beast Day. Like we are so much ahead in SVS that there is no point in doing any push, or you know, it's better to keep stamina and all the efforts. I'll keep my stamina for tomorrow as well. You might want, you know, the day before SVS, this day you might want to keep your stamina a bit. I did not keep enough, but you could do a bit more than that. What do you want a guide about this week? I think I'm gonna do very quick guides. Chief Charm and Chief Gear, 2 different videos, mostly for, I wanted to make one, but I don't think it's good for YouTube, for people to find them. I think it's better to make separate ones. So either I do one with both, for you guys, kind of, you know, and then I do later one of each for like SEO. There is not much to say, but I think it's still important to cover the bases and the few ways to think about it. So that's what I have in my head. I think the event video I made yesterday was appreciated, so that's cool. For me, it really helped to understand the cycle of the game, and you know, just checking comments. Someone asked me a video, but that was on something else. Oh, that was Frosty Fortune. Are you there, Russell, by any chance? You asked a question 2 hours ago on Frosty Fortune. I just put the light. 1 sec. And I'm back. So let's kick people, give them back their troops. Land of the Brave, so same story. 60, 10, 45, 10, 45, 45, 10, 45. Hello Amiran, it's the easiest prep phase ever. So that's today. No, that's today. So yeah, nearly 3 times the points. Actually 3 times the points. And that was yesterday, right? So 3 times the points as well. So we stop, I mean, I asked people in my alliance and in R5 chats to ask people to, if they want to, if they care to stop spending on their farms at least. And if some people really want to help the state winning prep phase, then they can save on their main city as well. But I understand if people, you know, if waiting a month is enough already, right, for people. So I understand if people are spending during this SVS to just progress and not lag behind too much. That's fair enough. But some people told me they are saving for next SVS on their main and on their farm as well. So we really care to win prep phase because we, like, while we have, again, very strong player, like, we don't have people that are close to be maxed, and sometimes it's a bit of a struggle to win battle phase because we often face, with the activity level of our state, we often face bigger spenders. So for me, I will save for another 2 months. So I've been saving for a month. So I don't have a lot of fire crystal because I started T11 infantry. So I had to convert nearly 2k fire crystal to complete it. So I kind of pushed my T11 infantry. That's the only thing I've done. I completed FC8. So I was missing 3 upgrades. So I want FC8 for battle on Saturday to burn people and to help the state. So I finished FC8. So all my troops are FC8. And I started Helios, so T11 today. So I had to do 2 of these upgrades plus that, and that's 2,000 shards, 2,200 shards. So it's nearly it's 1.8 you know, fire crystal. So I burned 2k fire crystal still this SVS to finish that and finish that even if I'm not pushing. I'll keep everything else. I'll do the minimum point everywhere else. So I'll keep some stamina cans. You know, I'll accumulate shards. The next time I'll patch, it will be generation 7, so I'll be able to max a hero, plus doing the wheel. So I'll likely do infantry, infantry and marksman next generation. Wheel is lucky wheel is marksman, and I'll do infantry with the chards. I have some essence stones. Maybe I'll do my point on widget. I start to accumulate charms and, you know, hero gear. So another 2 months of saving, basically. You know, even for pets, I don't want to use, slowly start to accumulate that. So yeah, so I'll improve slowly over the next 3 months. In 2 months, I'll increase slowly my command center and my embassy to get ready for Fire Crystal 9, which will be the summer for us. So I'll do a mix, you know, I'll increase that first to get my to get more marching capacity, right? Deployment capacity and rally capacity. Then I'll do embassy, and if I have time, but I don't think I'll do infirmary. I think I'll keep infirmary level 5. I often keep infirmary to like events where I need a tiny bit of points to complete one day, or when I really want to push and that's the only thing left, right? But that's not a really important building to level up. So let's see if I get lucky. Same, I'm not really improving my gear or my stuff, so I'm not expecting to make a... Yeah, I don't even have a level here. I'm not expecting to make a big progress, but maybe with a bit of luck. So that means I'll push in the SVS that will be mid-June. So mid-June, expect like videos and streams about like pushing. I'll be a bit less available. I'll take a holiday in 2 to 3 weeks from now. I'll go with the wife for a week, so there won't be much video in May for a week. We will have videos for 3 weeks and live streams, and then I'll probably a bit less available in July as well. So I'm getting totally crushed, so that's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, clearly I'm not strong enough. Let's watch the last one, but that's a decent order, but it hurts too much. Yeah, see, I don't even, yeah. It's a really tough wave, and because it's the last one is always a bit harder, so, you know, if you beat this one, you'll get a few more levels. But I maintain myself in the top, you know, top 20. Not always easily. I think average I'm a bit below. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in the top 20, but you know, it's kind of close, right? These guys are strong, they are spenders. Kili, I'm not sure. I know they are rally leader in KND, but I'm not sure if they are like how much they are spending. But Nivek is good, Baba Yaga is good as well. They are spending a bit, so yeah. It's a bit tough to maintain in the top 20 when you are not like pushing a few extra €100 packs, you know. It's not easy. I won't do arena, it's a bit too soon. I'll keep it for later. I'll close the stream soon. I think we've done what we had to do today. I'll play a bit of Marvelous Fantasia, see if there are any questions, and then if not, then I'll close the stream for today. But I think this run is done because I don't want to use my items. I'll keep my items for next time, so I will. Yeah, we knew it was a star. Here I need 4, I had 3 spots. So yeah, give up. Let's try again. Let's play a bit slower and see what we can do. So you want to remove stuff in the middle. I'm just gonna do something quick. And I'm back in Whiteout. So you want to remove stuff. If you have tips, these games makes nerve shine. Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, I'm a chill guy though. You know, It's not stressing me too much. That's good for me, I guess. So I have some blue, I have some clocks, there are some stars, some boots, some stuff, but there are not many of them that are 3, so I need to kind of make it happen. Stars. Where are the rabbits? I want some rabbits. I have some boots, I'll get some keys, whatever you call it, like the tools. Could get some bells, get some flags. Oh, I got one too much. Yeah, I have flags, so that's gonna be okay. I can do these. I have no idea what they are. I can do flower. I'm happy to take one from here from time to time. I can do stars, I can do eggs. I can do that. And that. And that. And that. And that. I want to keep this one because this one is not kind of blocking anything, so it's good to keep it. So I have more options later. So I can do the flake. I cannot do the flowers, I cannot do the clock, I can do the bells, but do I want to? Yeah, I have a lot, so I want to do some here. So I'm kind of taking some from the left. So it's not really good, right? When you have 4 and you have nothing kind of showing up. I have a rabbit, so I could do rabbit here. Flower, I can do rabbit or flower, but I prefer rabbit. It's gonna take me 4 to get 2 tools. So I cannot do eggs, I cannot do glasses. I can do egg, I can do males. What do I want? Because these I have 6 of them, so I can all of them remove all of them. Maybe it's a good choice. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mistake were made. I miscalculated. That's easy. So I got 3 bells here, which give me, that's allowing me to do the blue stuff, the flag. So let's do that. So this one is empty, which is not ideal. I think I need to do this one. Then I need to do this one because I don't have much choice. So here I'm hesitating to use the reconstruct. But maybe before I do the reconstruct, I'll just look at what's available. I can do that, that's good enough. Clock, I have 2 here. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? And sometimes it's a bit weird to know, especially states. I mean, you kind of get an idea of where they are, but so no flakes, no egg, no glass, no flower. Let's reconstruct. Often when you reconstruct, they give you 3 easy ones to remove. So they give me easy ones. So that one is easy for sure. I can get these 3 ones. It gives me 2 eggs as well, but then I don't really have I can get stars easily. I can get flower easily. I really need to get one of these. La poêle. I guess there is a bit of latency. So it's a letter, so we cannot do anything with the letter. So but I cannot do anything anywhere, right? So either I click on the letter again and I got something here, or I'm stuck. Unless I miss a chance sooner, but there was no... Okay, yeah, it's a pan actually, yeah, you're right. I thought it was a magnifying glass, but that's not glass, that's iron, so you don't really see through it. You don't really see through it. So let's see if I'm lucky. I'm not lucky, that's lost. Let's start over. Let's start over. So boots. Rabbits. Clocks. Let's get one here. Ouais, tu avais le truc qui ressemble à une poêle ou raquette. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, you know, to play, like, because there's a bit of latency between you typing and seeing what I'm doing and where am I. It's like maybe, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. So I don't remember when about the... But I tend to not spend hours thinking about my next move. That's why I don't like to play chess, for example. I was never patient enough to really be good at chess and, you know, learn chess. So this one, he might not be hiding anything, the bell. So I want to take the other bells, for example. That's something to keep in mind. When you have a choice, some are not hiding anything. So it's giving you more option later, so that's always good. Same for the key here, right? The tool. There is nothing behind these three. So if I can keep them for later, it's allowing me to get more options. Because if I remove them now, then you have a lot less blocks or whatever tiles on the map. And it's a lot harder to do. So if I can keep these, it's gonna serve me very well later. Plutôt une loupe. Yeah, but like, it's, you know, it's not a glass inside, so I call it a magnifying glass, which is a loupe, une loupe in French, right? But now that he says it's a poêle, une poêle, a pan, then I'm like, it might actually be a pan, yes. It might, oh. What did I do? Yeah, I did stupid, so I need to fix it. So that, you know, when you do two things at once sometimes. And I could have done not the bell, not the egg, not the boots. I start to be a bit tired as well, to be honest, so it was kind of a long day for me. Can I do the rabbit? No. So basically, I'm doing a YouTube channel in English. I'm French, but only French people are watching. You know, kind of exaggerating, but hey, me too, by the way. Did not say hi to you yet. I don't even know how to see who is watching. Like, do I have your name somewhere? Because I know in Twitch you can see, like, who are your viewer, but for me, I don't even know if I can see who is the viewer. So what do I do? Let's do that. Let's do rabbit. Let's do that. Let's do boots. Okay, so you guys are agreeing on the loop, but like, it's gray inside. It's not glass. It's gray, so I also considered it was a loop, but yeah, a loop. Not sure it's really important, but it's funny. So I can do a lot of flowers. So let's get rid of all of these. So I have envelope or mail, I have the flag, and I have the egg. So I can do egg, which then I can do flag and key. I can do clock. It's a pan. I'll have to make a vote. I don't know if you make a vote on YouTube to see who is right. So I can do the boots. So that's decent right now. It feels like it's a decent start. I just cannot do much, but I can do that. The bells, I'm missing one, but I can do the stars, which giving you access to the mails, which giving me access to magnifying glass or pan, which giving me access to flower. But do I want to, like, I might have run out of things here. This might not be hiding anything. So I can do the flake. I can do flag. Let's do flag for now. Let's do flag. So I can do bell, and I want to keep these as long as I can. So I can do these, but these I have two that are not hiding anything. So same, I want to keep as much as I can. So maybe I do that. And maybe I restart. Maybe I restart and let's see if I can get somewhere. I have no use of that anymore. So it's actually quite good. I might be able to finish the level with a bit of luck. With a bit of luck, I just need to be mindful. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's, but this might be hiding something else. I don't know if that's, you know. It's le manche est trop petit. The how do you call it? I don't even know how to say manche in English. It just gives me a weird feeling to say it like that. But yeah. Yes, that's good. Was it a mistake? So Me Too is really good because like for me I had to use more than one €5 pack to get there. And see, but I think I made a mistake and I stuck myself by that was the wrong move. I think I stuck myself. I cannot do rabbit. I cannot do flag. I cannot do magnifying. I can do magnifying glass. Okay, sorry. I can do flag. Woohoo! I had so much. That's the first time I'm going like this. It was free to play. I did not spend anything. So see, like to buy packs to get that, like that's little. That's really little, and there is no tiered reward. So you don't get much for what you do. So as a free reward, why not? But spending for that is really not that good. But I'm trying to be better, so one day I can actually make a decent guide, you know. I'm doing weird shit, and that's not gonna work for very long if I'm not paying attention. So I need flake or I need boots. Then I need egg, star, all that. that 3. So let me do this one. So 2 flag, 1 star. I can do bear, that's easy enough. I can do that. Let's unlock some stuff. Let's unlock these as well. What's your what's your tips? Me too. Like for me, my understanding is I want to use the item as late as possible. I find better to use the one on the right, so reconstruct first and then remove. So that's removing 3 and putting them there. So I find that a lot better overall. So I use reconstruct proactively when I have a decent situation. I'm not stuck, but then I cannot really move forward. So I use reconstruct and then I keep that for the end. And I try to keep as many tiles as possible available. So I'm trying to remove some of these here, but not too fast, because in the past I used to remove the one at the top too fast and I had not enough tiles, and if a tile is not hiding anything, I try to keep it as long as I can. So for me, that's the main 2 tips I'm using. That's really helped me to do more in these kind of games, but I'm not really a gamer for this kind of... I know there are mobile games around such things and people love them and they are good at them, but it's not my case. So I can do the clock. I can do the clock, and I want the clock that give a tree, or I want the clock that give a boot. I want maybe this one. So if you have some tips, I'm gladly learning. Rabbits, that. I cannot do flags. I cannot do... So I need to do boots. See how stupid am I sometimes? Yeah, I start to be very tired. I think I'll stop soon because my brain is like... is not... That's a thought for me that's failed. I'll never finish it. I'll restart. You can, Amiran. You know, usually I don't really like. Yeah, I don't really bother that much. But you know, one day I'll be old and you know. I'll be doing that kind of games on my phone to keep my brain sharp or something. So maybe it's better I'm learning how to play it now. I don't care too much at the beginning. Often I find myself, if you don't make too many mistakes, you are falling back on your feet. But you can still kind of screw yourself up, basically. Stars, boots, bear. I cannot do flower, but I can do star again. En haut, tu veux dire celle-là, les deux tas en haut, the 2 top piles. She said that she removed the one at the top, kind of. Because for me, I find myself removing these too fast in the past and being stuck with having only a few options here. So bear I cannot do. Pan or magnifying glass I cannot do. Egg I cannot do. I'll do that, so it kind of revealing a lot. I'll do that. So still no egg. I can do bear, but it's gonna cost me quite a bit. Ah, see, I thought I thought the tool was somewhere else, so I can do that. But I think that I messed up. If I use, you know, this one too soon, like this tool, whatever it's called, too soon, it's often mean you lost. You need it later, often to unstuck yourself. Let's do one flower here. I got a lot on the right. Yeah, I don't think you can really do much more, right? But maybe I think people ranking are basically spending money on these events. At some point, I thought they were kind of like, you know, smarter than me. Not about, you know, at least about playing the game, but it feels that they are just spending, actually. They're probably better playing the game, but they are just spending as well. They're simple as that. So, rabbits, tools, I can do star. That's a lot better. I have 5 different stuff here. That's what I don't like when you have 5 different things. So let me get that. I'm kind of surviving barely. Maybe I wanted that bear instead. But how much is she spending? She's buying all the packs because these packs are bad, man, and the reward for that is bad. So, like maybe you want to brag and you show you kind of first with that kind of event, but like in terms of getting things for your money, I find it rough. I'm like, it's really, really tough for me to spend. I cannot do rabbit easily, right? My eyes are focusing on the flake because I have 4 of them, but maybe I can do flowers. Flowers is a bit too hidden for now, so let's do that for now. So I can do flower. I want to do rabbit. I cannot. Can I do clock? No, I cannot do clock. Can I do that? I cannot. Magnifying glass, I cannot. Boots, I cannot. So let's restart. That's where the game need to help me, or I'm dead basically. One rabbit, 1 clock, no trees. So it's kind of based on. I think I'm dead, to be honest. Which one I have? Okay. See, I'm missing just 1. So of course, if I use that, I can finish. But I'll do 1 more, and then I'll stop. I'm very tired for tonight. I'll spend some time with the lady a bit, and I'll go see a friend as well. That will be it. See, I don't even know where to start. Let's go. So for me, I care to remove everywhere, but I care to remove evenly if I can. So not to remove too much on the left, not to remove too much on the right, like to try to remove a bit everywhere. For now, I'm kind of removing more on the left, so I need to kind of compensate with the right if I have the choice. And I kind of trying to just trust my eyes to recognize the. So far it's going okay. I think it's a good start. I'm not messing up too much. I'm removing good things. That egg was a bit far, but that's okay. I got things to compensate, so I can remove that. I'm gonna remove a bit on the right as well. I can do rabbit in the middle, but that's kind of going deep. Maybe I do one up here. But it looked like a very good start to me. So 2 flowers, 3 flowers, letters. Let's do letters. So I'll remove a bit on the right. So I have boots, so later I'll go there. I have clocks, rabbits, glass. Okay, I can remove that, of course. Trees are a bit deeper. So I can do flower, but flower was a bit deep. That's the issue sometimes, right? It's like you think it's nearby, but it's not, and because I go quick and then I miss it. I kind of do this one now. That's okay. I'll do that to get closer to the boots. Then I'll do some rabbits. Let's do some bear. Let's do some flag. Let's do some trees. Do I do eggs? Let's do boots first. Then I can do that, okay. Can I do flake? Yeah, I want to do top corner. I'm lagging a bit behind there. Tools. Rabbit. So that's where I'm kind of, if I don't remove this, then it's when it starts to be a bit harder to do. So let's do that. So I need flowers, I need rabbits, I need magnifying glasses, and I need a clock. Clock I got 1. Bear I got 2, 3, 4. To do bear, I cannot do anything in 3, right? Unless one of these is something interesting. So that was not really smart. I don't like it. So let me... That's risky to do reconstruct because I have only 2 space. Right? So if it does not give me what I want, then it's a bit risky, but it works so far. Magnifying glass or pan. I think I kind of made a mistake, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Trees, flowers, tools. I need clock, flower, but flowers they are a bit deep. The clock I don't see anyone. The rabbits are 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do this first to do the rabbit, and it's giving me another flower. Bear, it's interesting with the trees, but I don't have anything on that side, so I'll do that then. Well, see, that was a mistake. I should have removed this one instead. Can I do flake? I cannot do flake. So I think I'm paying my mistake pretty badly, but I can do some flag, I can do some trees, I can do some flowers. I just need to use the remove. I will be able to do some bear, so like the you know, the next things are soon available. So that's not too bad. That's actually quite decent, but it starts to be tough. It starts to be tough. I cannot do egg. I wish I could. I might get it. I'm getting really close. So rabbit, I can do 3. Then I can do bear. Then I can do bear. Then I can do clock. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So doing, so I need to do trees before. Then I need to do eggs. So that's good. So 22. So actually I don't need to spend money if I'm smart. So if I win, I keep going. But if I lose, I go after this one. I think it's about time. Yeah, I'm very surprised I did 20, 20 and 21. No, 21, 22, 20, 20, 21, 22 with 20 I did with the things I bought, but 21, 22 without. I'm very, very surprised. But the first time I'm doing so well, so maybe I'm doing better at this event when I'm tired. When my brain is fried, I'm doing better. But you know, after a while as well, you know the levels, right? You kind of know the layout and kind of the pitfall you can fall into on each level. I find that helps. At least to me. So I'll do stars, then I'll do rabbits, then I'll do tools, then I'll do flowers, I'll do eggs, I'll do clocks, I'll do that, I'll do that. That I have some yellow, but it's not the same. The glasses, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do rabbit first. Then I can do that, okay. Male is not bad, it's not too far, but that's not too far. So maybe I do that first. Flower will be good. Like there are a lot of things I'm close to be doing, so let's see if I can finish like the boot, the tools, the flowers, the clocks. I'll do some clocks later. Tools I have. So for me, you really want to remove in the middle. There are not many up. So on level 23, I really want to remove in the middle because otherwise I'm really afraid to not have enough option on the board later. That's very little amount of option if you think about it. That's 8 options. You can get stuck super easily with 8 options. But so far it's good. What did I miscalculated? Yeah, that's totally stupid of me. So that's a mistake. That's when you go too quick. Sometimes I'm not counting properly. So that might have cost me the run, basically. That might have cost me the run. So 2 rabbits. And I think I want to go on. I can do this one. I can do this one. And I cannot do bells. I cannot do eggs. I cannot do this one. I have nothing. I can do that. Okay, fair enough. I have a lot of clocks, but I cannot do anything. A lot of stars, I cannot do anything. I can do eggs. Okay, good. Boots, nothing. Stars, nothing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that, if I don't miscalculate, that's okay. That's enough as well. So now I need a bell, a flower, That takes me 4 to finish the boot, so I cannot. I can do the males, actually. But I think I need to use reconstruct, right? These I cannot finish. I can do boots. See, sometimes you think you're done, but you're not at all. So flower. Let me use that one. Clocks, I wanted to remove them for a long time. That takes me 5 to do the blue stuff, so flower I don't have. There are so little amount of them, but I think I'll restart. I'll reconstruct, I think. So that I can do. So that I can do. So what do I want to do? Do I want the letter afterwards? So that's decent spot. That's just a lot of things on the left. I cannot access tools. I cannot access the blue stuff. Mail, I'm not sure I can access. So that's 5. If it's a next available, I think it seems a bit below on the one on the blue. That seems a bit deeper, but maybe it's not. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. The glasses I cannot do, right? So if I click here and that's not at the same level, then I've lost. Can I do the rabbits? No, I cannot do the rabbits. Yeah, it's same level, so that's okay. That's giving me the blue stuff. That's giving me that. But I'm not sure I can finish here. I'm not sure I can finish. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need 4. 1, 2. I got flags. I don't see a way out. I don't see a way out. Without using, you know, the cheats that, you know, I did not get for free. Because none of these is allowing me to see a new tile, right? None of these is allowing me to see a new tile, so I do. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. One last. The next one I go after. I really need to go. Really need to go after. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys if you are stuck. You know that the first time I'm doing so well, so. But I think I got the basic. Oh, let's start again. I got a lot of stuff. A lot of attempts I did not use today, so if I'm making such a big mistake, then let's start over. Rabbits, eggs. So I was like, there is a lot of yellow, I can just go for yellow, but it's not how it works. It was not the same yellow, so I need to be careful. I need to get one of these. So I kind of caught up on my mistakes. I can remove the flags, I can remove that, I can remove the tools, I can remove the flowers, I can remove the bells, I can remove the egg, I can remove the flakes. I can remove the males. Rabbits again, that's look like a lot better. I like to start that way. I can do one at the top because I did not do much yet. I could do one at the top here as well. Same, I can do some there. I'll do a bit at the top too. Okay. So there's not much I can do right now. Blue, not many options. Flower, not many options. That, not many. I mean, it's too far. So flakes, no. Oh, okay, I can do star. So star is okay. I can do that. I want to keep the top a bit now if I can, because I'm kind of running low. I can do the boots, which bring me closer for these, which bring me closer for these. So I have rabbit, but I have only two. I have the flag, which I can get. Rabbit, star, I don't have any. Flower, they're a bit further. So that's when, for me, that's when it's a good time to use the magnifying, the reconstruct, in my experience. Like, I don't know what you think, but that got me 6 to get. I'm not gonna get it. So I'm gonna reconstruct. So I can start fresh, and I have what to unstuck myself with the remove later. That's what I found works best. I used to use remove first, but I find it working better that way. Because here I'm not stuck yet, but I'm not too confident, because I don't see a lot of things I need. It's not too bad so far. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll do that first. So I want to go closer to the bell, but I cannot. So I want to go on the left because there are 3 flowers, 2 yeah, I'm not sure. So let's go step by step already. Let's go step by step. What can I do and remove? To do that I need 4, but I like the idea of doing that and to use the remove at this point. I like the idea of using the remove. But what else I can... I think that's the best move I have. That's kind of unlocking a lot of things. I'm getting closer to the flakes. I don't really have the... I have a rabbit here. Can I get an Eddie rabbit somewhere else? No, I cannot. So I can get the clock, but that's gonna kind of block my board to get the clock. That's 5. That's 2. That's, you know, that's 3. That's 2. So that's 5. I could put them here. Or I can get the clock with here. I can get this one. So that might be a bit better to start with. So I'm interested to complete... Man, it's tough. Yeah, I'm interested to do that. That I'm interested to do. But then... That's where I think I'm stuck. I can do... Oh. I miscounted. Yeah, I'm done. And then I'll go, guys. That will be enough for today. I'm wave 22. I'm happy with it. I need a break. I'm really sleepy. I'll go see the wife a bit. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. We did a Frostfire Mine Crazy Joe. That went okay. Kind of messed up a bit Crazy Joe. We are still doing decent. Like there is no point in them coming back. We're gonna win SVS prep. I'll get some shards. I'll be top 100 because I kind of still pushed a tiny bit to finish buildings I wanted to for Saturday. See you guys and girls. Thank you very much for being here for the streams. Really make these 2 hours and a half flies by, you know. That was a long time, so thank you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow for a guide probably. Have a good evening, have a good day, have a good